Hi guys, so we are here at Charlie's Cup and we are stranded in Cebu. I'll tell you the story, stick around. Alright guys, so you wouldn't believe the turn of events. So we took the ferry over to Cebu City from Dumaguete. We took the ferry because we wanted to take the motorbike. We thought it'd be easier. It's nice to have your own transportation. So we did that. The mistake we made is it's the holidays. It's a week from Christmas. Everybody's going back and forth to see family and things like that. So we were leaving on a Saturday. And I will back up a second. We met a very generous viewer. He gave us all these Christmas gifts. I mean, it was just such a great guy. Not because he gave us the gifts, but because he's just a very nice person. And so we had this huge bag full of these gifts. And so for that reason alone, we weren't going to drive all the way down to South Cebu because that's like 4 or 5 hours. We were going to take the ferry back across. So Saturday, the ferry left at 8 p.m. at night to go back to Dumaguete. We left with plenty of time. I think it was around 3 p.m. or so, right? We left around 3 p.m. And the GPS took us to the wrong ticket office first. So then I went to the pier. And they said, no, you can't buy your ticket here for a motorbike. You got to go to the main office over here. So then we went back, found the main office, which I should have known in the first place because I had used that place before to take a ticket to Davao when the typhoon occurred. That's very good. We got a red raspberry lemonade. It's delicious, actually, right?
It's really good.
We're at Charlie's Cup, going over the mountains in Cebu. I'll get to that in a second. So anyway, we go back to the main office. We're standing in line to buy a ticket. And then somebody says, no, you need to go purchase for your motorbike first over at that office. We go to that office and they say, no, you need to buy your passenger tickets first.
Yeah.
So we go back over there. We stand in line. And then she comes running back. She says, Dumaguete's sold out. I was like, this is Saturday. And we said, well, when can we get a ticket back to Dumaguete? And she said, not till Monday. We can't wait till Monday. We got things going on. We have a busy schedule. So then we said, well, it's already at this point. I think it's like almost 5 o'clock in the evening. Yeah. And at that point, we said, well, we're probably just gonna have to drive. And I wasn't gonna do it with a big package. We had our box full on the motorbike, under the seat. I had a little storage bag that sits in front. And we had this big, huge bag that was sitting in between us, and it would have been impossible. I would have killed my back, and it just wasn't safe driving like that.
Yeah.
So we decided to go to a company which I've used before. I recommend them, J&T Shipping. I'll scroll it. And we went there, and guess what? The office closed. She goes, oh, we're still open, but I just shut down my computers. You'll have to come back tomorrow morning at 8:30.
Yeah.
And I was actually prepared to actually drive that night. I just wanted to get back home, and then we decided to book a hotel. Now this is where the events turned around. I was at this point, my stress level was up to here. Maya wasn't too stressed. She didn't get I guess I get stressed easier maybe, but we booked a hotel. I go through a goat and I had a bunch of reward points, so I was like, let me get a nice hotel. It was almost free, so I booked Bai Hotel, B-A-I. I'm not sure.
B-A-I.
Yeah, I think it's like a 5-star. It's rated 5-star in Agoda. And we walked in there. We looked like we just stepped out of the province or the out of living in a shanty or something, because we were like, oh my god, looking around like starstruck.
Everyone is so elegant.
Everyone's dressed so in suits, and all these.
I think they're having Christmas
parties and stuff, and we're just wearing shorts and
we're so
dusty from driving on the motorbike. We didn't look like we belonged, but screw it, money talks, I guess. We had a room there, and we check in and we park, and we ended up having a great time. We went up to the rooftop deck. Okay, guys, we are here at the Bai Hotel. It's in Mandaue in Cebu City. We got stuck here one more night because it's so dark here, but we got stuck here one more night because the ferry was sold out to Dumaguete, and the next flight, or excuse me, the next ferry ride wasn't until Monday, and we can't wait that long. So we booked another hotel, and then tomorrow morning we are going to leave and drive over the mountains and to the ferry in South Cebu across, and to go home. We'll be home Sunday. So, but this place is amazing. Here's the place, the bar. This is the pool bar and restaurant on the 21st floor. I'll come over here and I'll show you real quick. Pool. Oh, look at this view. Here's Maya. We're drinking margaritas. We had kind of a stressful day.
Yes, we deserve it.
We deserve it. So we're going to finish our drinks and get a good night's rest and head out in the morning. Then we're going to go check out some scenery in the mountains on the way back home. Deck, and we had
Chicken burger,
and she had a nice Filipino food, and we had like a couple of margaritas, a couple of mojitos, and it was good. Then we went upstairs. There was live acoustic music, but at this point it's just exhausted from the day, and we were ready for bed. But here we are now. We decided to take the long route back, which is over the mountains, Busai, through Balamban, through Moalboal, to the Liloan port to cross over to Dumaguete, which is right near our home. And we stopped at Le Jardin restaurant, which I think is, you can kind of see behind me. And now and then we looked at the gardens. You can see those videos on Maya's channel, Maya's Philippines Life.
Yes.
And now we're at a place called Charlie's Cup, which is just a fantastic place. And you can see, I'm not going to show the coffee shop. I think I've done a video like a year and a half ago here during the pandemic, but Maya's going to have that video. So check out Maya's channel for all that. But now we're going to hit the road right after this if we finish our drink and take some photos. We're like tourists. I think we've taken 1,000 photos literally on this trip. It's been an amazing, fun trip. I mean, I would rank this trip up as one of the funnest trips we've had. Honestly,
Yeah.
It's been just amazing. We've met some great viewers that just have reached out and wanted to meet us, and it's been phenomenal. By the way, the J&T shipping for a box of 10 kilos from Cebu City to Dumaguete, it'll take about 5 to 7 days. Cost about
20 something.
Yeah, so that's probably around $14 US. It's not expensive. It was a lot of stuff. Thank you again, Frank, for the being so generous. And it was a pleasure meeting you, absolutely. And but we saw some great places. We went to beautiful coffee shops. We went to a sky deck restaurant. We went to a place near on the water in Lapu-Lapu.
We also met a new friend, Jack.
Jack
And
and
girlfriend.
and his girlfriend, which I will have video of that. That might be a members only because it was Maya and her doing live karaoke on the water, which was awesome.
And also the other guy what's his name?
Mike, that we met with all the candy.
Yeah.
Yeah. We met him. So, and we met people just along the way, just walking in Mocktown, Newtown. We're like, hey, we watched your channel, and I can't tell you how many people we bumped into that.
Yeah.
And we hit the right time. It was the 1 year anniversary of the typhoon, so it was kind of a meaningful trip for me to see it bounce back and be what it once was nice to see, because it was just so wrecked. Maya saw the video footage of what it looked like, and it's back to normal now, I'd say. So anyway, we're going to wrap it up, guys. We're going to finish our drink. And again, if you want to see more footage about the trip, check out Maya's Philippines Life, because I didn't really do a whole lot because I had done so many videos in Mocktown, Newtown before. But look at this view, guys. Just amazing. It's just so cool. This is probably one of... we've went to some of the coolest coffee shops.
We did.
Honestly, on this trip.
And my favorite coffee shop is down
Nemo Brew. It's right next to Mocktown, Newtown. Very cool. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We're going to hit the road after this drink and some more, 100 more photos or so. And then 4 hours later, we'll be back in Dumaguete or so. See you guys. Bye.